Avbob Mutual Assurance Society is donating R7 million to assist KwaZulu-Natal communities affected by the floods. The money will be distributed in partnership with three organizations: Gift of the Givers, Rise Against Hunger, and the SPCA. For more on this, we're joined by Adrian Bester, who's the General Manager of Corporate Affairs at Avbob. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Bester. We do appreciate it. I think let's just get clarity with regards to how much is being donated by Avbob.
Good afternoon, Heidi. Yes, so in principle, our company has been involved in disaster relief operations over the years. We've participated in relief in Northwest with the drought there, and then with the riots last year in KwaZulu-Natal as well. So with this disaster, we've decided that we will, in total, we'll make available R7 million from our disaster relief fund. As you already mentioned, we're going to partner with, or we are partnering with Gift of the Givers, who will do blankets and clothing and the like. Rise Against Hunger, obviously, specifically provides food. And then the SPCA, I think people often forget about animals in these conditions. They also lose their homes and they lose their people, their families, if you will. So there's a dire need to support those animals. So we're going to do that, and then we've got an offer out to anybody who has lost their lives during this flooding, that we will provide them with free funerals to the value of maximum 20,000 rand. Obviously, we're trying to reach out to those people who are in real need. This is not, it's not a 20,000 rand discount that we're trying to provide on somebody who has the means. We're trying to reach out to those many people that we know just don't have the means. We're also aware of incidences where multiple members of the same family had passed away, and we'd really like to help if there's a requirement there. And then also we are reaching out also to our own people. We have a lot of personnel in the area, both in our insurance and funeral service businesses, and some of them have also been affected in terms of losing their housing, losing vehicles, and the like. So we are also going to reach out to them. So all in all, a package of R7 million being made available.
I just want to get some clarity with regards to the 20,000 rand per deceased for a funeral. Is this included in the R7 million, and how are you going to perhaps put a cap on how many you're going to assist with regards to this 20,000 rand for families that have perhaps lost deceased loved ones?
Yeah. So yes, there's a portion of that fund is specifically being allocated to provide these free funerals. And from our perspective, it's not a hard and fast amount of money. So if we get a higher need in one area than in another area, then we'll swap the monies around. And if the need really requires, we will make additional money available. I don't think that's the R7 million is not the issue for us. Whatever that need is, we will try to assist as far as we possibly can. We know there's around 400 people at the moment who has lost their lives. That number may still climb. Many of them probably have their own provision, but really those that don't, those are the people that we'd like to assist. And anybody who has a need or a requirement in this time can go to our nearest Avbob funeral office, and they will channel that information through to head office, and we will assist.
I just want to get clarity, Adrian, with regards to whether or not you've already started your groundwork in trying to locate these families that are in desperate need of funeral cover or any other kind of need.
Yes, so this is why we partnered with those organizations that we've already mentioned. They are already on the ground, so we're basically just providing funds for them to expand their relief efforts. And that already started to take place on Thursday afternoon. We also launched this particular effort in terms of the funeral provision on Thursday afternoon. So our provincial manager was on the radio stations in KwaZulu-Natal, and we're using obviously a channel like yourself. Thank you very much to make people aware of this offer. So I can't actually tell you at the moment how many requests we have received. I haven't got that information, but yes, as we receive requests, we will accommodate.
Maybe just speak to us about those who are perhaps watching this and are in desperate need of help. Should they reach out to these NGOs that you've partnered with, or is there any contact number or details that they can reach out to specifically with regards to Avbob?
Yes, I think they can reach out directly to these NGOs for those particular specific needs that I've already mentioned. So people who need blankets or clothing or what I would suggest a gift to the givers, and then Rise Against Hunger for food where there's food need. They are also welcome to contact Avbob directly. I would suggest our local branches. They can contact the local branch in their area, and that branch will feed the information through to our head office.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your insights, and we thank you for trying to assist these communities that have been affected. I think all hands on deck is really needed at this time. That was Adrian Bester, the General Manager of Corporate Affairs at Avbob. They've decided to donate 7 million rand, and of course, if there's a need, they will increase that as well. They'll also provide free funerals to a maximum of 20,000 rand per deceased. However, they will obviously have to gauge who is in desperate need of that kind of assistance.